In this week's video, I'm going to be showing you how I clean my piercings. What I use to clean my piercings is sea salt, which you can buy from any grocery store. You can also use hydrogen peroxide, but don't use that unless your piercing is infected, because it's a very harsh form of cleaning a piercing. And if your piercing is healing well, it is just going to do damage. To clean mouth piercings, you can use sea salt and mouthwash, but do not use hydrogen peroxide in your mouth. Add 2 teaspoons of sea salt into a cup, then pour in some boiling water and dissolve it. Then you might just want to add a little bit of cold water so it's not going to be too hot. I filmed this a few hours after I got my 3rd and 4th conch piercings, and what I'm doing is using a cotton ball or Q-tip, whatever you would call it, and just pulling away the dry blood and the scabs, and this was slightly difficult to say the least because of the angle of where the piercing was. Because of the curve of my ear, they sort of were touching at the top, and I had to try and wedge between them to get the dry blood and the scabs out. When you get a new cartilage piercing, this can be slightly intimidating and awkward and uncomfortable to poke and prod and clean it, but if you don't, there is a very high likelihood that it will get rejected or it will get infected if you don't clean it, and it's just going to hurt if you don't. After my piercings have healed, I still have to do this because I get a lot of flaky bits of skin and little weird gross bits that stick around my piercings. And after you get a new piercing, after it's healed, yes, you probably will have to do this. And just keep an eye on it, make sure you get rid of any flaky bits of skin and anything that is sitting around your piercing. If you would like to see the videos that I did about infection, rejection and migration, as well as a few other tips that I gave you about certain piercings that I have, just click the links in the description and you can watch those ones. I hope this video has been helpful for you, and if you liked it, please give it a big thumbs up. Thank you so much for watching. I love you all, and I will see you next week.